Updated 57 minutes ago, hours before Chris Archer walked off the pitcher's mound one out into the fifth inning to a standing ovation from Pittsburgh Pirates fans. He was warming up in the bullpen to a captive audience at PNC Park. Perched at the railing was 14-year-old Nate Kuntz, who wore a makeshift Archer jersey even though T-shirts were being sold for $10 on the corner of General Robinson and Mazeroski Way. Kuntz wore a white number 22 jersey with Andrew McCutchen's name across the shoulders covered in white athletic tape. In its place, Archer's name was written in red marker and outlined in black. "Once we found out Archer was pitching, we got tickets and I made an Archer jersey of my own," said Kuntz, who rode the T from Bethel Park to the game with his friend, 15-year-old Dan Dalbina. "He's been high-fiving everybody and signing autographs." There was a buzz at the ballpark Friday night for the debut of Archer. The two-time All-Star right-hander acquired 3 days earlier by the Pirates in a trade with the Tampa Bay Rays for pitcher Tyler Glasnow, outfielder Austin Meadows and a player to be named later. That sent a message to a frustrated fan base that the Pirates were serious about not just competing but contending for a playoff spot amid attendance that had taken a sharp decline since 2015. An 11-game win streak last month was the boost the city needed to embrace the Bucs. The trade for Archer provided optimism that they could make the playoffs again someday, just when hope was fading. The trades of ace pitcher Jarrett Cole and franchise face Andrew McCutchen in mid-January proved to be the breaking point for some die-hard season ticket holders like Jason Kaufman, who goes by the Twitter handle The Angry Fan. Gorman started an online petition for MLB to force owner Bob Nutting to sell the Pirates, and it drew 60,000-plus signatures by the start of the season. Yet there was Kaufman and his wife in the Hall of Fame club Friday night, wanting to witness Archer's debut with the Pirates and going so far as to buy a 6-pack of tickets. Kaufman had become a believer in the Bucs, making the Angry Fan the happiest of Pirates fans again. That the Pirates drew 26,773 Friday night to a baseball game in August is telling. "Look at this crowd when you're in it to win it. They want to win," Kaufman said, adding that he believes attendance was the driving force in the decision to spend instead of sell veterans at the trade deadline. "It's bringing excitement back to the ballpark. A month ago, you wouldn't have seen this. I'm thinking about putting a stop on the petition. It proved its point. We don't need it anymore. I'm not going to rip our owners anymore. I can't. They did their job." Archer endeared himself to Pittsburgh and Pirates fans in his arrival, wearing an Antonio Brown jersey, making reference to Wiz Khalifa and switching from No. 22 to 24 out of deference to McCutchen. Archer didn't have to convert Jagoshi of Latrobe, who wore a navy blue Rays shirt with Archer's name and number on the back. "I fell in love with his passion for the game," said Jagoshi of Latrobe, a 27-year-old business tech analyst who calls himself a die-hard Pirates fan. "I always thought he was underappreciated, an unsung hero. You can't teach swing and miss." That was Archer's reputation, as a pitcher with a high strikeout ratio, which also makes him susceptible to surrendering home runs. And, on Archer's third pitch to the street, Louis Cardinals leadoff batter, Matt Carpenter drove one deep over the center field wall for a 1-0 lead. The home run ball came right at Jeff Messina in section 139, row G. The 41-year-old from North Cambria bought tickets before the Pirates traded for Archer, so seeing his debut against a Cardinals team tied with the Pirates for third in the NL Central was a bonus. "He got his jitters out," Messina said. "Now, he'll settle in." The ball bounced off Messina's hands and the glove of Nolan Brian Whipple of Cannonsburg. Named for the Hall of Fame pitcher, Whipple had caught a ball from center fielder Starling Marte just moments earlier and was thrilled to have a chance to catch a home run ball. "It's exciting," said his father, Brian Whipple, a 2-year season ticket holder. "The crowds have been decent, but there's more of a buzz. I can feel it. If we made more trades like this park would be packed all the time." Pittsburgh loves the Pirates. Pittsburgh loves Archer, too, especially after he got out of a bases-loaded jam in the second inning. He struck out catcher Yadier Molina on a 3-2 count. With 2 outs, one fan, who was wearing a Baseball Joe jersey, clapped his hand to his leather mitt. The crowd soon joined him, clapping and chanting, "Let's go, Archer." By the time Archer fought back to force shortstop Paul Bajang into a full count, fans were on their feet. They roared when Archer got Bajang to strike out swinging. "I think it was gritty," said Nick Pellisvik of Carnegie, an 11-year season ticket holder who attends at least 50 games a year. "He settled into the zone a little bit. The crowd got behind him, and he went after him. It's an awesome start so far." Pirates manager Clint Hurdle sensed the excitement but warned before the game that expectations could turn into resentment. Hurdle said he likes to honor the anxiety and angst of a new player who wants to prove himself and promised to embrace the evening the way he did past Pirates pitching debuts of A.J. Burnett, Jarrett Cole and J.A. Happ. "It's only going to happen once, and I think it's a really cool opportunity for our organization and for our fan base," Hurdle said. "I can remember Cole's debut. I can remember AJ's debut. J.A. Happ's didn't go as well and he turned out to be a really good pitcher, so it's not like you're going to get a big grade after this one and that's the way it's going to finish up. I'll be happy when it's over, as well, and he can go on, he can settle in and put his feet on the ground. I plan on using him pretty steadfast in the rotation through the finish of the season, where Burnett and Cole electrified the crowd by getting out of bases-loaded jams in their Pirates debuts. Archer's final pitching line more closely resembled that of Happ's in that both lasted 4 1/3 innings and had 6 strikeouts. Where Happ allowed 9 hits, 4 runs and 2 walks, throwing 59 strikes on 99 pitches in a 5-0 loss to the Chicago Cubs on August 4, 2015, Archer allowed 5 runs, 4 earned, on 7 hits and 4 walks, 1 intentional, and a hit batsman but left the game with a 6-5 lead over the Cardinals. But, like Burnett and Cole before him, Archer walked off as the newest fan favorite, one whose arrival brought Pirates fans from the brink and back to the ballpark. Kevin Gorman is a Tribune Review staff writer. You can contact Kevin at kgorman@tribweb.com or via Twitter at @gorman. Trib.